Hey guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. So guys, today we're talking about Sean Diddy Combs. Sean Diddy Combs, as you know, is facing charges. He is facing more charges now because, he's allegedly participated in the rape of a young girl. This poor girl was 17 years old when she was trafficked from Detroit, Michigan to New York, taken to Daddy's studios where P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs, allegedly raped this poor child with two others of his associates. Can you imagine, you're 17 years old, you're going on the private jet. So she was offered to go on this private jet when she was in a lounge. These two guys said they're going to take her on the private jet. And, can you imagine, you get on the private jet, but this poor girl, when she's on the private jet, she probably couldn't have imagined what was going to happen to her next. What happened to her next was absolutely devastating, life-changing, disgusting, and absolutely horrendous. And there is no person out there that should have to go through this. If Diddy is guilty of what I am telling you right now, and it's up to you to, decide yourself whether you think he's guilty or not, I know what I think, and I can tell you I do not right now at this point think this man is innocent. What she went through was absolutely horrendous, and once again, Combs' name is coming up. I'm sick of hearing Combs' name coming up when it comes to terrible things. I've heard his name when it's come to Tupac. I've heard his name when it's come to Biggie. I've heard his name when it's come to Cassie. I am consistently hearing him. I heard his name when it came to Kim Porter, the mother of his twins. Allegations against this man are so serious. To me, these allegations, if they are true, we are looking at a complete monster, possibly somebody on the level or worse than R. Kelly. But let me continue to tell you guys what happened to this poor young girl when she got there. When she got there, she was given drugs. She was allegedly she was given, all sorts of things to make her, intoxicated. So they were busy giving this poor girl alcohol. They were allegedly giving this poor girl drugs. A young little girl, 17. And please bear in mind, guys, at the time, P. Diddy would have been at least 34 years old. This poor girl, as I said, was given all these drugs and alcohol, allegedly. Okay, she was then raped. She was then raped in the studio. Combs allegedly raped her. He removed her skirt and he raped this poor young girl, allegedly. And remember, this is a grown man who is allegedly raping a child. So he raped, allegedly, this young girl. She was going in and out of consciousness because, of all the drugs and alcohol they'd given to her earlier. And then another man, replaced Combs, and then he raped her. And then while she was being raped, then after that by the third man, Diddy allegedly sat on a chair outside the bathroom and watched how she pleaded for the guy to stop. After the alleged rape, this poor young girl could barely walk. She was allegedly escorted out of the building, helped into a car, and she could barely stand up. She was then flown back to Michigan. She can't remember much of her journey on the way home, which is probably because she was ploughed with so much drugs and alcohol. There is actually a picture. There's several pictures, actually, in the court documents of this woman sitting on Combs' lap in the music studio. One of the videos, as I said, pictures, she is sitting on Combs' lap. And, you can figure out for yourself whether you think that's evidence or not. There's no 34-year-old who should have a 17-year-old girl sitting in his lap. So, we just got to apply our own common sense to this. And, Combs, he's decided it's about time he made a statement because the allegations are coming. The allegations are serious and the allegations are coming quick. And Combs is not a silly man. He's not a silly man. He knows what is coming for him. He's got away with this, allegedly, if these allegations are true, for years. He's felt so powerful, probably untouchable. He's probably felt like he can do whatever he likes and there will be no consequences. And it's crazy how these people, they feel like they're so powerful that they do not even need to stop these things. He is seen Suge Knight's be in jail for his crimes. He is seen, R. Kelly go to jail for his crimes. He has seen Bill Cosby go to jail for his crimes. But yet, as I said, if these allegations are true, Diddy still thought he was, powerful enough to continue with these behaviours and face no consequences. And one thing about these guys when they're accused of things like this, they never ever ever just have the common decency to just come out and say, you know what, I did it, I'm guilty, I'm a sick individual and I need some sort of help, I can't stop this, something's wrong with me, I'm a pervert, I'm a weirdo, I think I'm powerful and I think I can take advantage of vulnerable people. You will find they never ever own up to their crimes. They just want the victims to suffer more. They would rather sit there and say, the victim just wants their money, the victim is a liar. They would do anything to protect themselves. And they don't care if, sitting there and lying about the victim makes the victim feel worse. They don't care at all. As long as they're free to continue to do what they want to do and there's absolutely no consequences. I'm going to read Diddy's statement, and I'm not surprised he's come out with one because, as I said, the allegations are serious and they're coming very, very fast. And I feel like Diddy feels like, it's his last chance to convince, his fans that he's, innocent, to convince the public that these are just women out here just wanting his money and just gold digging. And this is why I said, guys, that you should not be able to make a payment when it comes to things that are crimes. Because when these, celebrities who have got loads of money in the bank make a payment, it's easy for them to be out here, pretending they're innocent and, getting away with more things. You should never be able to pay off something like this. But I'm going to read Diddy's statement. He has said, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear, I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. Now, it's up to you whether you choose to believe him. I feel like men like, P. Diddy, men out there who are out here in the music and entertainment industry taking advantage of people. Men out there who are, taking advantage of young girls who have been trafficked. People doing this, they have to pay and they have to get the consequences. They are ruining the music industry. They're ruining the hard work of individuals who, have got, the music industry to where it is today. They're ruining it. Nobody is going to want to be in this industry. They are ruining the whole, black music industry. They're giving it an absolute disgusting reputation. And it's a disgrace that we've got these people, in our community, that we've been buying their music, going to their shows, supporting them. And all along, they're just committing crimes against people. If P. Diddy is guilty, let's hope the book is thrown at him. Let's hope he gets the longest sentence. A sentence that sees him, regret his actions. Not a little, pat on the shoulder, These allegations just get worse every day. And, I am sick of it, to be honest. I do not know where these absolutely disgusting individuals find another individual who wants to participate in these crimes with them. You would think you would say to their friend, like, come on, let's attack this woman. And the next guy would be like, are you sick? What the hell's wrong with you? How do they find these other sickos to, do these crimes with? Diddy, is a disgrace to me right now. If these allegations are true, I would expect people to stop, buying his music and not to support anything he's done. There's too many times these artists come out of doing horrendous crimes and the fans continue to stick up for them, continue to buy their music, stand outside with, signs saying they're innocent, knowing full well they've done the crime. Diddy is not, a special person. He's not a god. He's nothing like that. He's just a normal man who happened to have been successful, and now we're finding out he's allegedly a monster. And if he is a monster, he needs to face the consequences like any other monster, famous or not. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another one.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. Promise that you never be lonely.